Alright y'all, today is going to be the updated version for completing shooting build specialization in 2K26. The patch that just released today, if you're watching this the same day it's uploaded, but it is released and it's going to be a permanent patch, unfortunately did patch the method that I had previously for getting these 3-point shots and mid-range shots in the training facility, which is actually patched now. Unfortunately, it is patched, you won't be able to use that method anymore. I did actually finish shooting build specialization before they patched it, luckily, so I won't have to worry about actually grinding through the specialization. But if you guys are trying to do the method in my previous video, it's actually not going to work for you to get these 1,000 or 2,000 3-pointers made. So it's going to take a bit more time. There are some other ways to do it, but it is going to be definitely way more of a grind to do so. Looking at my hot zones now, as you can see, I have 3 lethal zones on the top of the key. Make sure you guys do your lethal shooter drills here in the Art of Shooting gym. You need to make sure you talk to lethal shooter, get your lethal zones before you start doing this shooting specialization grind. It is going to take you a bunch of time to do so. As you can see, I'm 9 for 9. Everything else I mentioned in the video is still the exact same as my previous video, but if you're watching this as an updated video, I'm just going to go over things really quickly. The main way you're going to want to win games and actually get shots is in the open court athletics. It is a little bit better than Street Kings, especially if you have Street Kings lifetime challenges done. So what I would recommend here when you hop into open court athletics, make sure you go over to this box right here. It's very, very easy to do. And first thing you do before you start any of these methods, make sure you go to settings, make sure your difficulty is on rookie. Some people like to do a 12-minute game when they are on rookie difficulty in their My Career and get a bunch of 3-pointers that way. I prefer to just leave it on 5 minutes, play normal My Career games if I want to, and use the Street Kings or the open athletics. Now, open court athletics is definitely better once you have already completed all your lifetime challenges in Street Kings. I'll throw them up on the screen here. Make sure you complete all of those as soon as possible. 6 unassisted baskets today is the challenge. The challenge varies day by day, and on this new patch, you are going to want to make sure that you get a bunch of 3s in each of these games. So I'd recommend doing 3s. I'm just going to show you guys a full game. As you can see here, you're just going to make sure you stop and pop. I'm using button now because tempo shooting has been patched a little bit, especially on fades, and there is a bit of a hitch in the jump shots now. So I'm using button personally. It's definitely personal preference on what you guys want to do, but make sure you're shooting every single shot you shoot here should be a 3. So I'm going to dribble and get open for a 3 here against Donovan Mitchell. Shoot the 3 over him, green it up every single time. I have lethal zones on the entire top of the key, as I've shown you earlier. I also have legend set shot specialist. So we're just playing defense the entire time here, making sure we get a decent stop. We just need to make sure we get a lead in the beginning of the game so we don't have to worry about actually winning the game, because obviously winning the game is going to be better. So we stop and pop there with the Reggie Miller build. This build, if you do want the build, it is posted as a build video, best shooting guard build in 2K26 with the Kobe thumbnail. If you do want the video, make sure you check it out. I'll probably leave it in the description here as well. But since we're ahead 9-0, we really don't need to worry about actually winning the game anymore. We're going to try and go 7 for 7 here just to show how quick it is if you can hit as many 3s as you want. This is good for winning games. This is good for hitting 3s. It's good for everything in 2K26. Make sure you're on rookie when you're playing this game because it makes every 3-pointer you shoot so much easier. Make sure you're using a GOAT skill that involves shooting 3-pointers. So my GOAT skill, as you can see here, it should show what it's called when I hit this 3, and I'm going to be able to activate it. It gives you 99 3-point rating. It's called Unrelenting. Make sure you have Unrelenting equipped when you're doing these because GOAT skills do get activated. Unfortunately, one other negative about open court athletics and as compared to Street Kings is in Street Kings, all the shots you take will actually count toward your hot zones. In open court athletics, your hot zones will not be buffed by playing the game. In Street Kings, they are though. So we're just gonna finish this game off. We are 6 for 6 right now on 3-pointers. I'm showing you guys how quick and easy it is compared to like if you're playing in the Street Kings or anything like that, because Street Kings, as some people have commented on my previous video, does have a bunch of cutscenes. Open court athletics is definitely quicker for winning games. Street Kings is better for getting hot zones and getting the lifetime challenges completed. So there's definitely a trade-off there. But at this point in my career, when I am actually finished with the Street Kings aspect of my build, I'm just gonna be doing the open court athletics. We didn't get the 6th unassisted basket. We did go 7 for 7 on 3, and this is definitely better than the micro method also because you're getting way more VC. This method, you're going to get about 400 VC per game, and then look at this. I can literally load into the next game instantly. Like I hit X, and then I hit start, and I'm back in another game right away. And then make sure you guys are equipping the GOAT skills. I'm actually going to quit out of this game here just to show you guys what GOAT skill to equip. So make sure you go down here, GOAT skills, go to shooting, and then when you're on the shooting, you go to Unrelenting. Yeah, Unrelenting is right here. It's just make 5 3-pointers without taking a bad 3-pointer. If you're on rookie, this will be super, super easy for you. And as you can see, it increases block, perimeter defense, and 3-pointer all to 99. Pass accuracy as well, but that doesn't really matter. And then if you're doing mid-ranges, just throw this Molten on the middle in. It'll definitely help you out for getting a higher mid-range rating as well as when you're shooting those. Now, if you do want to see the method for winning games in Street Kings, I will just link my previous video here as well. But I'm just going to go through another open court athletics games and show you guys exactly how to do it if you're on a big man build, actually. So what I'm going to do here is swap build to a big man who can't dribble as well as this build. We do have this rim reaping 3-level creator, which I have completed the build specialization on. It is shooting on this build as well. It's my Kevin Durant build. So as you can see here, once you complete specialization, it carries over across all saves. But we're just going to go into this game here, make sure we get 7 threes with the Kevin Durant build. Haven't really used this build a bunch on the new patch, so we're going to see how he shoots and if the jumper has changed at all. I'm still going to be using square shooting instead of tempo because, as they said, they have nerfed tempo crazily in this most recent patch. And then the one thing bad about the open court athletics is actually you will get matched up against Wemby sometimes. So luckily I'm the power forward on this team, so I won't be against Wemby. But if you're against Wemby, he can get some contests that other players just aren't able to get. Luckily on the Kevin Durant build, I have the Legends Headshot Specialist with my max +2, as well as an 86 3-point rating, which is more than enough. And especially once I unlock the GOAT skill, I don't believe I actually have it equipped on this player, but make sure you're using Unrelenting if you are in the open court athletics to get up to the 99-3 after you make your 5th 3 in a row. So I'm going to skip around in this video a little bit, or in this part of the game a little bit. I have a Boxing Day equipped instead of a shooting one, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it honestly doesn't matter. And that's a method you can use to get open on your 3-pointers. Basically everything you shoot is going to be listed as open, especially because they patched Ghost Contest in the most recent patch. So you can try and get steals as well, since pluck steals are buffed a little bit. Unfortunately the AI doesn't really get plucked as much, but I've been seeing a bunch of clips of people saying they're getting plucked crazy in the actual park and in the rec and stuff like that. Luckily I haven't noticed anything against the AIs happening yet, but we are just kind of shooting over whoever's in front of us, making sure we're getting our buckets up. And I'm just going to make 7 threes in the game. So what you're going to need to do, this is definitely the quickest method for winning games. It's definitely the quickest method as well, with a bunch of different value for getting a bunch of 3-pointers in a row. So you need to get 1,000 and 2,000 threes. This open court athletics method is definitely the method I would recommend after you complete Street Kings, of course. Now thinking about this method, it is going to take much longer than the team practice facility method, because that method was genuinely broken. I completed the 3,000 3-pointers that are required for the last 2 steps within literally 13 or 15 hours or something around there. When you're doing this method, it's probably going to take more, around 30. So it's going to be a much bigger time commitment, but hopefully you use the method that I uploaded earlier to make sure you got some good threes. I'm just started out. And like I said, the annoying thing about open court athletics is you're going against Wemby, who's just a glitch in this game. But as you can see here, I haven't missed a 3 yet. We can just kind of shoot over whoever we want to. It's going to be timing excellent every time on the rookie difficulty. That's the most important thing when you're doing these challenges. Make sure you're on rookie difficulty. And then the main good thing actually about open court athletics is you can, if it gives you a scoring challenge for each game, like this one is 6 unassisted shots, you can actually get a bunch of badge progression. I don't actually need badges on my build, but then in the open court athletics, you're going to get 3 times badge progression compared to what you would get anywhere else. Especially, and it's only happens when you complete the Dion's challenge there in the bottom left. So as you can see here, I have 6 unassisted baskets. If I had any badges to progress, they would get progressed by 3 times what they would get progressed by normally. So we're just going to wrap this game up here and wrap the video up as well. It's very easy to do this, especially I just want to see if they've patched ankle breakers. They have not patched ankle breakers on that go-to shot. Kevin Durant build knocks it down. So it's very nice. If you do have sharpshooting takeover and Paulo Banchero as your go-to shot, you can use the ankle breaker method and get open like that every single time. But as you see, 21 points, 7 for 7. I literally haven't really cut much out at all. I've only played 2 games, 7 for 7 both times. It is going to give you 14 threes there, and it will give you a bunch of wins as well. So that is going to wrap it up for this method. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'm going to sign off for now. See you in the next one.